I'm Bevan Varland. I'm a chef, artist, and food for me represents laughter, enjoyment, and family. Food should be creative, it should be full of heart, it should be punchy with flavour. I want to be able to link people back with their own food connection and help them become better cooks, better growers, and enjoy their own food stories. I'm on a mission to show people how local, homegrown, and sustainable food can be awesome.
G'day guys, welcome to Food to Eat. I'm Bev Varland. You know what, I've been really lucky in my life to be involved with food. Food is actually a really big driving force in everything I do, both in life, personally, and life and professionally. So I want to show you guys the secret to all types of food, and it's right in this little packet here. It is seeds. Because you know what, without the seeds of these amazing plants, we can't do what we do in life. We can't sustain life, and we can't cook professionally. This is actually the key of everything, and it's that simple. Some good dirt, some lovely onion seeds. I'm going to put this lot in this channel here, and literally, guys, this is as simple as food gets. This is food at its very core. Let's fill it in. You just want to tuck it in like that. Put it in a nice comfy pillow. Look at that, pat it down, pat it down, pat it down, pat it down. Pat it down, pat it down, pat it down, pat it down. We're going to let that sit. We're going to have the rain on it. We've got this amazing fertile soil. It's full of compost, it's full of fibre, it's got worms in it. This stuff here, in about 6 or 8 weeks, is going to spring up, come to life, and allow us to use its amazing energy, creating some brilliant food. I'm going to nick down into the garden here, and I'm going to grab some of this lovely wild rocket. Now, this rocket I actually planted last season. It's actually pretty wonderful because it's seeded and it's re-come up here in autumn. It's sweet and it's bitter at the same time. Perfect time to pick it.
There's nothing fresher, there's nothing better tasting than veggies and herbs coming straight from your garden. It really is quite amazing things. The reality is they're pretty cheap to produce. They're very easy to look after. You can get them pretty much anywhere, and it's a great way to be healthy and be creative at the same time. Food that you've grown means so much. I love to use little edible flowers, little viola, forage. But before you plant it, make sure that you can eat it, because that's the most important thing. There's nothing quite prettier than fresh flowers and herbs on your food cooked in your garden. Check that out. Yum.
Well guys, could not be a more idyllic setting than cooking in your own garden with coals, beautiful meat, and stunning produce that's just coming straight from behind me in the garden. So it's a great day. In here, I've got some heat beads. They're really hot. They've got a huge heat on top of that. Now, last season, see that big tree back there? That's my big apple tree. Pruned him off, dried the wood. In here, I've kept some apple wood, and it's moist. I'm going to put that on there because what I want to do is I want to create a smoke with that wood that's going to flavour our meat as we grill it. Okay, on she goes, a little bit here and there. Oh, that's hot, wow. I'm going to get my trusty grill straight on top like that. I just want to let that heat up a bit, get the grill hot before we put the meat on. Here's my awesome meat now. A lot of people will cook with an expensive cut. For the course of this exercise, I've actually chosen a second cut. So this is actually what we would classify as a gravy beef. You can see that beautiful sinew in there and all that fat line. That's actually going to give it flavour. And when we're cooking on a barbecue, which is generally speaking pretty low and slow, that's going to give great flavour. Okay, into there, I want a good splash of olive oil and a good crack of salt and pepper. Yeah, get it in there, all of it. We've got a good, consistent heat. Let's get this baby on. And straight away, you can hear that slight little crackle. So here's how we're going to cook it. It's pretty special. I'm going to cook him uncovered for 3 minutes, put the lid on for 3 minutes, take the lid off, flip it over, and do the same process again. And that will be the most perfect steak you'll ever imagine. Now, earlier on, we got that lovely rocket from the garden just over there. We got some cress from behind me, some nasturtium. I want to actually create a stunning little salad that's going to sit on top of our meat when we serve it. Okay. In this little bowl, I've got a native Aussie herb called cinnamon myrtle, which is great. All I want to do, a bit of olive oil, lovely, half a lemon, squeeze him in. I just want to bring it all together. And that's it. And that there is a stunning little dressing. Okay, a little bit on our salad now. And we'll keep a little bit extra for the steak at the end. Okay, let's toss him around. Lovely. Oh yeah, look at that. Fresh rocket and cress straight from my garden, literally right behind me. I'm going to check that out. Oh, boom. So it's been on there for 3 minutes. Now we've got to cover him for 3 minutes, get all that lovely applewood smoke up into the meat. Okay, let's do it. Boom. Oh yeah. Whoa, look at that. You can see already that smoke is starting to colour in here, which is awesome. Okay. She's going to be hot. I'm going to use my big, beautiful knife. Let's get him over. Look at that juice there. He's stunning. Okay, down she goes. Look at that. That is a stunning piece of steak. Let's give him 3 minutes covered again. Time for the reveal. Our last 3 minutes underneath our little lid with all that smoke doing its awesomeness. Here we go. Oh, yes. Look at that. You can already feel all that juice. Natural juice is starting to come up here. We want to give it the last 3 minutes of its cooking before we take it off and let it rest. Let's put it down there. Oh yeah. Look at that. Now what we really have to do now is we need to let it rest for a good 10 minutes. Similar time to how long it was cooking. That's going to enable all those juices to settle down. Gives us a bit of a time to have a wander around the garden too. Now at this particular time, there's something I really love to do with my steak, and it's actually a thing that we like to call rehydration. Now a lot of that natural juice and oil is going to come out in its cooking, so a little dollop of butter, and I want to rub that all over the top, and that's going to give it a nice bit of juiciness back to it. Look at that. It rehydrates that meat, it makes it look fantastic, and also when you go to cut it later and eat it, it is just magnificent. Now meat's been sitting for 10 minutes. I'm going to flip it around like this. I want to show you this as I cut it. Oh yeah, look at that. It's stunning. Nice little bit of pinkness in there. You've got a nice smoke ring, and it's really, really, really juicy. Now this is my favourite bit, so I'm going to eat that, alright? I'm going to cut a little bit. Oh, that is unbelievable. Flavour from that applewood has come through. Salt and pepper. The butter just accentuates it. Let's get to this to the side, and let's dress it now. Get it on the plate because I'm hungry. Let's get a plate now. I've got a really top-notch tomato relish here. Really, really top-notch, and you want it to be top-notch with a beautiful piece of steak like this. Let's put 2 bits like that and 2 bits like that. Yeah, awesome. Let's give it a bit of a smear. Whoopah, whoopah, yeah. Oh, awesome. Okay, let's get a big piece of steak. Let's put him here. Let's get our little bits just on the side like that, so we know how to cut him and how he looks. Awesome. Our little rocket and cress salad that we picked from the garden just before. Okay, here we go. Let's get him across here. Oh yeah, a nice salad. Look at that. Just on top, because we don't want to just be eating meat, we want a bit of health as well. Alright, there we go. Nice, freshly picked. Let's get that cress in there. Good colour. Lovely. A little bit of dressing that we kept earlier. Let's get that on. That's going to help hydrate that meat too. It's going to make it look even a bit awesomer. Is awesomer a word? I think it is now. Got some beautiful fuchsia, which is an edible flower. Let's put him here. Let's put him over here. Let's put that fuchsia there. I've got a couple little violas. On we go. A stunning beef cooked on coal over applewood. A stunning rocket salad straight from the garden. A bit of tomato ketchup. Oh, boom, get that in here.